Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I'm back with another little quick review. Today we're taking a look at from the Transformers Studio Series line. This is Core Class Bumblebee, courtesy of the Dark of the Moon film. Um, you might remember some 8 months ago we took a look at the repaint of this mold, which was Laserbeak, done in that flamingo pink with a different head. I got this figure from Amazon.com, and we're just going to start off in vehicle mode. Now, you might notice right off the bat, either I'm got something wrong, or the second use of the mold is causing some pushing because the side panels on the door, as well as the roof here, is just not lining up and pegging into place. Um, Actually, I'm at a point where this section right here is actually popping up. I'm actually not sure if that's wrong or not, which means since it was down on the Laserbeak version, I wonder if that was wrong because this does give it a little bit of texture. We do have the openings there in the roof, excuse me, the hood of the car. So yeah, other than that, it's a very nice representation of Darker Than the Moon Bumblebee. Kind of surprised we got it as a core class figure, but I guess they wanted to do Laserbeak at core class for whatever reason, so they did it that way. We've actually, with Laserbeak, covered the transformation both to and from vehicle mode. So we'll just pause and go from there to this. And as you can see, to save time, I've already brought in Laserbeak. Just a few things to note. With Bumblebee here, his weapon is actually molded in yellow plastic and then painted silver, where on Laserbeak it was done in that same pink plastic. Other than that, there's nothing different to the molds except for the heads. As you can see, Laserbeak has the unmasked Bumblebee head, whereas Bumblebee comes with a masked version. Does that mean at some point we're going to get a re-release of this with the masked head, or Bumblebee without the masked head? Uh, I don't know. If I were to guess, I would say don't be surprised if you see this version of the figure down the line with this head, just because they love releasing Bumblebees. Other than that, the transformation is what it was. It's a little interesting. Kind of really all hinges on moving this panel around here to be able to swing the legs up and swing the chest up. Um, on Bumblebee, I notice it likes to lock into the legs a bit more. Um, but it's a nice little desk toy. The ball joints work nicely. Um, they're tight. There's no looseness there. Hips, knees, anything like that. The heads are rather expressive. So there you go. Now, I think in some places you can still find this version of Laserbeak, probably online since it is an 8-month old figure. Bumblebee, I actually have not seen it retail yet. As I said, it shipped from Amazon. I do know it is in stock at commandstore.com, uh, where I almost picked it up until I actually found out that Amazon was getting the orders in. So that's a little surprising. Hopefully, that means some of the other Studio Series figures are coming. Hopefully not, since that would be about a month to actually 2 months earlier than expected. But let me give you a little twirl of the back here. As you can see, same exact mold. There's the little notch right there if you want to store the weapon in robot mode. I don't know if this means we're going to start seeing the original movie characters at the core class. Because remember, one thing I think a lot of people tend to forget about core class, it's not about scale as it was explained originally when it was called Legion class or Legends class. This is about getting the core characters of the Transformers franchise out and available to people um, at a lower price point, meaning a family who can't afford a deluxe class Bumblebee can get the core class version and have as good of a time. Now, since then, we've had the Authentics and the Cyber series, which also fills that market of core characters at a lower price point. So I don't know if that's still the general attitude, but who knows? I mean, it'd be kind of fun to see a reissue of a core uh, Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime and core Revenge of the Fallen Jetfire and see if they can do something with that combination. Because don't forget, those original core Legion figures were able to combine. I mean, Jetfire just plugged into Optimus Prime's back, nothing special, but it was still there. So I guess that's about it. How about we pause real quick and maybe I'll whip up some final thoughts. Really, the only final thoughts I can have is if you've experienced the Laserbeak mole and are happy with it, but really want that Bumblebee look for because that's what you remember more from the movie, then go ahead, pick this figure up. It's a fun little desk toy to fiddle about with. If you were waiting for Bumblebee, well, wait no more. It's right here. And if you pass on that Laserbeak release, other than that, I really don't know what more to say. I think we've already gotten like a deluxe class Bumblebee from Dark of the Moon in the Studio Series line. So some of you may not feel the need to double dip. It is what it is. I'm a sucker for small figures, so there's that. That's it for the review. If you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe. Helps with the algorithms to communicate to Google and YouTube that my channel should be exalted and held upon high. Really, those algorithms are what drives YouTube nowadays. I'm sure there's other channels that can explain it a bit better than I can. I also have a Patreon. It is www.patreon.com/chuckdog1999. All I ask for is $1 a month or $12 a year. No thrills, no tiers, no special rewards. You guys know the spiel, but as always, if you can't swing the Patreon, your views are more than thanks enough. Patreon is just a cherry on top of an already generous Sunday. Haven't said that in a while. But that's it. This is your old pal Chuck, a core class Dark of the Moon Bumblebee. We will see you next time.